Hello everybody, this is making this video on SchoolTool pass-fail because I woke up to 42 messages regarding some thing about this. So you can set the pass-fail up to actually calculate grade number. It's easy, I'll show you how to do it, or I'll show you how mine's set up so that it happens. So if we go into your grade book here, and you can see that I have students with hundreds with all passes. I have students with all passes and yet have a 95. And then I got people with passes and a fail with the 75, and then people obviously with the more fails you have that it's causing it. So if we open these up a little bit more so you can see how I did this is with attributes. And when you do this, you don't have to make a new class, you don't have to do anything. It's relatively easy to do. So I'll show you how it's all set up. So you go to your grade book setup right here. So I have mine as fixed weights, which means basically throughout the course of the year, projects are always worth 50% and tests and quizzes are worth 50, right? I have an averaging method of points. So in these actual categories, there's points. You can do unweighted, fixed weights, or you can even do variable weights. This is all with a setup for the same class. So I've had it before where like when I'm doing things in quarter 4 for certain courses that the projects become worth more because I have a lot more than the quizzes. So I want to set or change this percentage. So you can do that as well. And this is all within the same class. Nothing has changed. I keep it at fixed weights. Where you can change the actual value of a pass-fail into a numerical grade is in the attributes section. So you go into attributes and you make an attribute. So I have these, normally I have these through the course of the year. Like I have a resubmit, so for kids that hand things in, it has no point adjustment. It's just it's a bookkeeping for me, so I know if that I'm manually grading something that I can give them points or adjust it how I want. Do a 0-point adjustment. For late, I put it as an L. I make it as a percent adjustment, so it always takes off 20%. There it is, minus 20. Excused is exempt, so that means basically it just doesn't even put it into the grade. It's a bookkeeper in my grade book to let me know that they were, I don't know, absent for something and they don't need to hand it in for whatever it might be. But this, the not handed in, or the NH, gives them no credit. And this will make your grade a 0 out of 66. Why 66? Let's take a look. So if you go over to the editor, right? So before I leave here, if we do it, if you hit the little plus button, you can type in the name, short name, and then these are the attributes right here. No credit, point adjustment, percent adjustment. I always do percent adjustment. Oh, sometimes I do point adjustment. It just depends on whatever I want to do. But these two are right here. All right, let's go back. Go into the editor, and I'll take a look at the students. So I have Emma over here who hasn't been handing anything in. Click on it, and if we zoom in, let's go a little more. All right, 0 out of 66, 0 out of 66. Here, this is the one she has, 66. So a pass is considered 66 points, and if they get full credit, it's a 66. If they don't hand it in, 0 is 66. Okay, so that's if you don't hand it in, that's using that point adjustment that I had, or no credit, sorry. Someone hands in something late, like Anthony did. You can see how it does the point adjustment or the percent adjustment of that 66 to give them an 80 so that it can go into their average using the points that I have set up, and that's it. I believe if you use a percent adjustment or a point adjustment, I don't know, you got to play with it to see which one you want. That's how you can do it. That's why it's not a big deal, and it's relatively easy to do. So, hope this helped. Bye.